Hey, good afternoon, sports fans. Hey, I've run out of brought food, so we got to eat berries out of the bush. Got the Colin and I got to get water down at the Columbine River. My name. I'm a Columbine. Um, I am constructing a bow. Yeah. Epicanezer, can you get me that dough, man? Anyway, here's the handle. I want to buy some epoxy resin. This is a cheap one. And the sharp can go in here, like this way. If you can imagine a hole in there, I'm put the shaft in the hole. Put this shaft in the hole. So it's collapsible, so I'm putting my bag so people don't think I'm going to shoot them or something. People are nuts these days, mate. Yeah, but yeah, so it's like this. Right. And it gives me some recurve on it, the angle of the center part. And then I got the slot for the arrows. So yeah, she goes like this way, of course. You don't remove the front. Why would you? And yeah, I got some aluminium shafts that I can put in there and glue in there once it's complete. And then I just have to taper these to put in the aluminium shafts. And I'll put two drill holes right through with, I buy nice stainless steel bolts, and I'll just bolt the shafts in place. And then if these shafts go weak or break, I only have to remake shafts and not the handle with the arrow side and that. That'll be a big plus. And I want to make it out of just with my penknife, 3-inch penknife, and it's not impossible. Even the shafts without the glue could be done. I'm going to hurry it along and make sure with the glue. But if you're very careful and you've done the wood hole very a snug fit, and then tap the aluminium shaft in, you would be correct. So, you say, oh, well, where would I get aluminium shaft? Well, where did I get it? On the side of the road. So, yeah, this is going to be my bow. It's kind of like a longbow. And I'll just... Yeah. Everyone's going to say, oh, you released that haphazardly. Well, let's do it correctly. I'll have paint on my face and animal shit all over me. Like that. So, I found these in the bush. It's a clothesline hanger thing. And I can make arrows out of this one here. That'd be very good. There's a lot of clothesline shafts. I don't care. I reckon World War III's coming. And even back in Australia, I was preparing for World War III. I had all the collapsible bows and everything. The arrows themselves, they were Kevlar arrows or something. They cost me $1,500. And then the police come around and just snatched the whole lot off me because my family thought I was going to shoot them. And yeah, that's how it is. And boom, they're gone. The cruddy ass sibling shows up at the door, standing there. I have to hand my fucking bow and arrow. It took me 4 or 5 months to get it complete. I made my own laser sight and everything, and it worked. The laser fucking sight worked. And boom, that crud bag shows up at the door, and I have to give it. I took the laser sight off, and I was carrying it around back in Australia. I've been doing this, living in the bush, 2 years in Australia. Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland, Northern Territory. Not Perth. I did receive some inheritance money in Perth, and I got my ass out of Australia because people were dying around me that I knew, like Paul NRL Green. Yeah, he's dead. And so I hightailed it out. But I'm glad I'm here because this is my natural place. I'm the native here. You know what I mean? I was sick of hearing all the whinging back in Australia. You know, if you want to be native, go and do what I'm doing. Go out in the bush and live off the land like you say you can. I could do it too in Northern Territory. It's easy because all the animals are dumb there and they're being shot at with things like this. And so they just sort of like walk past you. You know, you can just about club them on the head if you want it. But here, you know what I mean? I've seen one fucking deer and they're smart, not like a kangaroo. Kangaroos are stupid as fuck. Those things are smart and they can really detect you a long way off. So anyway, I'm going to give it a go. I see here that you'd have to make a hide and cover your scent and be downwind. Yeah, you would have to do that with these things because they see you blinking all the way over there, like when they're a dot and they go the other way. So it'll be pretty difficult to get one, I reckon. But my way of getting them is just walking along the highway because they get knocked at night. It's so easy. Like you walk 20 kilometers a day, 25 kilometers a day like I do, and start out early in the morning, you'll pick up a good, deer, pig, anything. And that's 10 kilos of meat at least. You can't get it all because the guts are exploded and guts on meat taste horrible and you feel sick if you eat it. But even if it's cooked. But yeah, I get 10 kilos of fresh meat at $15 15 euros a kilo. That's 150 euros of meat. And then I'm starting to learn how to dry it out and smoke it. So I have beef jerky. I can carry that around in one of these containers. And yeah, and I was just waiting. I get the flour and make jam out of the fruit in the day. I can spread that on top of the bread. But the worst thing is the sugar. That fucks me up. And I mean that. Instantaneously, my feet start swelling. I got edema or whatever it is in my feet. Because it softens your skin. It's much similar to having like 70 ticks on you. Your skin just softens. You touch your skin and it peels off. And it's all pink underneath. Same effect like with ticks. So I trying to avoid the sugar. The only time I can have sugar is if I have an apartment or in a caravan park. I spent one night down there in the caravan park. Maybe then I can have sugar because I'm not walking anywhere. My skin's soft. I'm not bashing into all these things. And so maybe, I don't know. But I love sugar, you know what I mean? But from now on, I'm going to try to eat chocolate. It's almost 100% cocoa. No sugar if I can. And just have no sugar. The bread's kind of like bad, but you can eat that and not suffer if you only eat a little. But sugar, like eat 1 grain and the same thing comes on you. So yeah, sugar's terrible. And it kind of like opens your arse valve that it opens with your pee valve, and like you can't control it. It's like they give you castor oil. Yeah, you just can't control it. You want to pee every 5 seconds with sugar. So I give it away because it was doing that to me. But I got the bow somewhat complete. It's going to rain, so I'm going to get inside the tent. It's just over there. Over there. It's only the 2 sides of a gazebo. It only cost me 11 euros because I have no income for 14 months here in Europe. So essentially it's just a flat piece of PVC sheet that I wrap around in a triangle and then over the top of itself. And then have a flap to keep the rain out, you see there. It's got a little windows on the side, which is good. I'm going to span out a little wider than that when I push